Hi, friend. I'm so glad you found a piece of my heart. This is not an easy podcast to record, as I'm sure it won't be an easy podcast to listen to. Infertility, miscarriage, and infant loss are three topics that are extraordinarily hard to talk about, which is exactly why I started this podcast. My belief is that the more we share our experiences with infertility, miscarriage, and infant loss, the less taboo these subjects will become, the less lonely and isolated we who are living through these realities will feel, and the more support future generations will have. Today, I want to tell you a bit about who I am and what you can expect from A Piece of My Heart. My name is Tasia. I'm the host of this podcast, but I'm also just a normal person who is struggling with infertility. After about 14 months of trying to get pregnant naturally, my husband and I were finally able to conceive with the help of IUI. But 10 weeks later, I miscarried our sweet baby that we called Poppy. We tried IUI 3 more times after we lost Poppy, but no success. We are now in the middle of our IVF journey, which I share about often on the podcast. I started recording this podcast a few months after my miscarriage in hopes that talking to other people who were struggling with infertility and miscarriage would help me feel less alone. And it did. Knowing that there were other people out there that felt the way I did, understood the things I was going through, experienced similar emotions or heartbreak, made me feel seen and heard in a way I didn't elsewhere. My hope is that this podcast will also make you feel seen and heard, and will make your conception journey or pregnancy journey after loss or healing journey a little less lonely. A Piece of My Heart was created to be a supportive space for anyone navigating the world of infertility, miscarriage, and infant loss. It's a place to turn to when you're feeling alone or hopeless or sad or scared. It's a place to turn to when you need to feel seen and heard. It's also a place to share openly about these topics that can sometimes feel taboo. Weekly episodes follow my personal journey through infertility, IUI, miscarriage, and IVF, as well as open and honest conversations with brave individuals and couples facing similar challenges. As each of these experiences becomes etched into a piece of my heart, I find myself growing in ways I never thought possible. I hope this podcast can help you grow and make your journey a little less lonely. We're in this together. Thanks for listening.